Even Russian military propagandists no longer hide the fact that a cold-blooded and targeted campaign to eliminate defense industry specialists has been launched deep inside Russia. Z-propagandist Maxim Kalashnikov admitted that Ukraine and its special services are conducting an unprecedentedly precise operation with deep intelligence preparation and are striking not at the showy elite, but at those who are truly irreplaceable. Ukrainian journalist and blogger Denis Kazansky drew attention to his revelations. According to Kalashnikov, a quite special operation has been underway in Russia and abroad since the spring of 2022, the goal of which is to eliminate key specialists involved in the production of weapons, electronic warfare, high-precision weapons and strategic systems. According to him, this is about the systematic elimination of individuals representing critical nodes of the Russian defense infrastructure. The propagandist emphasizes that the nature of the attacks indicates the work of highly qualified groups familiar with the Middle Eastern theaters of war. Almost all cases involved car bombings, the use of contact explosive devices, and the absence of open traces of the perpetrators. According to Kalashnikov, targets are chosen not based on media exposure but on their degree of irreplaceability. Many of those eliminated were not known to the general public, indicating deep intelligence work or the use of high-tech surveillance and hacking tools or a combination of both. List of destroyed. Kalashnikov cites specific cases. August the 8th, 2022. Denis Kazansky, coordinator of UAV programs for the Russian Ministry of Defense, died in Moscow. September the 25th, 2022, Konstantin Ogarkov, an electronic warfare engineer, was shot dead in Voronezh. March the 12th, 2023, the car of Igor Kolesnikov, the developer of the ATGM, was blown up in the Tula region. June the 6th, 2023, Sergei Potapov, a cybersecurity specialist for defense projects, was found dead in Nizhny Novgorod. October the 18th, 2023, the explosion in Krasnodar Krai of Valery Smirnov, responsible for the protection of strategic facilities. January the 16th, 2024, a car carrying electronic intelligence officers was blown up in the Bryansk region. Identities are classified. April the 18th, 2025, Evgeny Rytnikov, head of the Bryansk Electromechanical Plant, Design Bureau and developer of the Krasuka series electronic warfare systems, was killed. Kalashnikov openly admits this is no longer just a war on the front, but a war for minds, technologies and schemes. Ukraine is not fighting for show, but truly, deeply and professionally destroying the controllability and technological connections of the Russian military-industrial complex. The targets are eliminated with surgical precision. The propagandist admits that many of those killed had unique competencies, and their routes and activities were known only to a narrow circle. This may indicate both the introduction of agents and high-precision electronic intelligence. Ukrainian intelligence and its allies are demonstrating that they can achieve deep goals at the very heart of Russian defense. While Moscow is betting on mass mobilization, Ukraine is consistently eliminating those who actually create Russian weapons. The admission of defeat is not coming from the Ukrainian side, but from the Russian propagandists themselves. And it is clear in the shadow of the big front another war is going on, and in it, Ukraine is hitting the enemy hard.
On the evening of April 29th, the first rehearsal of the parade in honor of the 80th anniversary of victory in the Great Patriotic War was held in Moscow. The ceremonial unit of the People's Liberation Army of China took part in the rehearsal on Red Square. Chinese leader Xi Jinping is expected to attend the May 9th event marking 80 years since World War II victory. The parade box of Chinese servicemen was joyfully greeted by fellow tourists, who are traditionally numerous in the center of the capital these days. It consists of servicemen of the People's Liberation Army of China Honor Guard Battalion. Its number is about 110 people. Russian media says that presence of Chinese military at the rehearsal emphasizes the special significance of international participation in the celebration of the anniversary of the victory. Russia has held the first rehearsal for the upcoming parade to be held in capital Moscow on May 9 to commemorate the Soviet Union's victory in the Great Patriotic War against Nazi Germany. The footage of the rehearsal has been shared by local telegram channels. As can be seen from the footage, armored vehicles participating in the parade are moving through the streets of Moscow. Vehicles that will participate in the parade have also been observed moving across other Russian cities. 2 additional rehearsals are scheduled for May 3 and May 7, with the main event set to take place on Red Square in Moscow on May 9. Meanwhile, Ukrainian telegram channels have warned Russians to stay away from the venue of the parade. According to the report published in Telegram app, Russian authorities, by withdrawing convoys of vehicles to densely populated areas of Russian cities ahead of the upcoming parade, knowingly expose local residents to serious danger, using them as human shields. We recommend that Russians stay away from places where rehearsals and victory parades are held. If possible, leave the cities. No need to rely on the air defense system. It's definitely not worth it. It represents no less danger for you than Ukrainian long-range means, the report reads. It should be noted that Russian President Vladimir Putin announced a 3-day unilateral ceasefire ahead of the upcoming victory parade.